Thank you very much, Your Excellencies, Director General, dear colleagues. Thank you very much for this great opportunity. When we are discussing how we can improve governance of healthcare in the area of SDGs, there are maybe hundreds or thousands of factors influencing this issue, and because let me break down these issues to allow me present my point of view in three main directions, break down to three groups. First is strong political will, second is cost-effective approaches, and third is our SDGs. Let me discuss first topic, strong political will. As all of us, we know there is no second priority in healthcare, and nobody can answer that which one is more important, some mental health or somatic health, emergency care or vaccination, just no second priority. And healthcare needs more budget, and healthcare needs more opportunities to tackle upcoming issues. But issue also is that state budget also has no second priority. What about education? What about environment, sports, youth, etc., etc.? And because I believe that when we are discussing about strong political will, this is our obligation to ensure our governments that universal health coverage is most cost-effective and the most result-based approach to tackle challenges. And even there is no second priority, but there are some excellent articles showing that healthcare expenditures are not just spent money, but direct investments in countries' economics. And there is nice tables showing that in which direction we are spending in healthcare, let's say €1, and what kind of feedback we are getting from economics. I think more political explanation to our governments that this is literally not just spend money healthcare, but direct investment in economics is the key. And saying honestly, I'm very proud to share with you that government of Georgia since 2012 has been increased healthcare budget by 2.6 folds. And this is really significant increasing that allowed us to tackle a lot of issues. And I think the role of WHO is the key in this creation of strong political will, and I wanted to underline our gratefulness to WHO for their strong support for us, because promotion that literally healthcare expenditures are direct investments in economics are the key, I think. Maybe later on we will have a chance to discuss in more details this first topic, but now let me move to second one, cost-effective approaches and evidence-based approaches. So let's imagine that we are having much more budget, but technologies are improving, expenditures are increasing, challenges are upcoming, and how to choose most cost-effective approaches when with our limited budget we can get maximal impact from our budget. And I think even importance, and nobody refuses importance of new technologies, telemedicine, robotic technologies, some sophisticated pharmaceutical approaches, but I think this is, I believe that this is tip of pyramid of healthcare, and the basement is, in my understanding, I believe this is primary healthcare, and strengthening of primary healthcare, tackling diseases in early stage, avoiding complications, avoiding expenditures, avoiding losing health conditions and life are the key. And prioritization, even we are declaring, and I believe we are agreed that there is no second priority in healthcare, and setting the right priorities are the key to ensure cost-effective approaches to get maximal result from our efforts. And the third subgroup of my point of view is our SDGs. And to explain my point of view regarding SDGs, let me present some example from clinical medicine. even in human bodies, let's imagine that human body is kind of country's healthcare system, which is always challenging, and every second there's going some millions of processes of offensive, defensive, developing, improving, recovering, etc., etc., and this is literally impossible to monitor all these processes in human body, but there is a universal approach to measure basic life science, basic vital science, like let's say blood pressure, heart rate, respiratory rate, and temperature. If you are having some very well thought and set normal ranges, if you have targets for this just 4 vital signs, and you are controlling them, and you are doing everything possible to keep them within normal ranges, you are controlling more than 80% in human body, and I believe emergency medicine specialists would agree with me that when you are tackling main vital signs, you are tackling, if not everything, but majority of challenges. And in my understanding, and this is my true understanding, that SDGs are like basic vital signs, and this is crucial to establish and set appropriate, let's say, vital signs or SDGs, because nobody can say that which direction is more important. Challenges are upcoming, and the reality is changing very fast. And I believe that establishment of roadmap of SDGs are equally important in healthcare system, that basic vital signs are important in emergency medicine. And this is my point of view regarding these issues, and with your permission, I will finish my speech with underlining of a sentence that has been mentioned by Director General and Prime Minister of Greece, that healthcare is truly not privilege, not luxury for everybody, but this is a right for everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sergeenko. So what you have emphasized today is basically the need to have tools to monitor the progress of the SDG implementation. You've also talked about the importance of having a participatory approach to ensure the universal health coverage that you'd like to achieve. But what you've also touched upon is the importance of reducing the out-of-pocket payments, which you do, of course, by investing in health. So I'd like to link back to this, to Ms.